Get my micrometer out. Open it up about to the right size. Now I'm going to measure this one I just did, side 3 to side 1. These should be parallel, so I have to measure it at this end, and it measures 0.740. Measure it at this end, hope it's 740, and it's just almost 740, so I'm in pretty good shape. Now, if they weren't parallel, if it wasn't the same, then I'd have to worry about what's not sitting flat with the parallel and all of that. So I'm at 740, so I can make sure the right end is to the right, the same as it was. Okay. Push this in, tighten it up. Again, we got to tap it down. Get the parallel. There we go. 740, I need to finish at 730. So I'm going to take 10 off. That should take me to exactly 730 to make my final cut. Then what I will do is mic it, measure it, make sure that it is, again, the right size. And then I would repeat this process for side 3 on side 4. All right? The essence of saving some time, I'm not going to do side 4 because it is exactly the same as side 3, but we want to take one more look to make sure, and I'll get you set up. Come back. So now I have 3 sides. Not only are they all square, if I take my square to them, but in one direction, it's the right size. Take it out. Clean it. Measure it. $729.5. 729. It took a little bit more, but I have a tolerance of plus or minus 5 thousandths, so I'm well within my tolerance. So this direction is good. So now what I have is this side is square to the top, and the top is square to this side. Now again, I'll deburr all 4 edges. I'll make sure this is on the right-hand side again, my markings. I'll rotate the side that I just cut back to the solid jaw, and I'll cut this first side, skin it. We'll skin it, take it out, measure it, make my adjustments, take my finished cut, deburr it, and what I should have is a square, 4 90-degree corners, making it perfectly square, and the right dimensions according to my print. Quite often that's what the very first thing I need to do in many cases is to square up my stock, regardless of how big it is or regardless of what the project is. You need to square up your stock so that you know that whenever you do more work and put holes or slots or whatever it is you need to do on your part, you will be able to know that it is exactly perpendicular on all 4 sides, so that no matter how I flip it or how I hold it in my vise or in the fixture or whatever, I will be able to create surfaces and holes that are parallel to certain surfaces or perpendicular to others. Again, this is a really critical step. Step 1, shallow pad parallel using this round rod between the stock and the movable jaw. That's step 1, minimum cut. deburr, step 2, minimum cut, check for square. If it's not square, do not cut your third side. Clean things, recut the second side, because maybe you had a chip in there or your setup was bad. If side 1 and side 2 are not square, after the first 2 sides are done, sides 3 and 4 are going to be junk. They're going to be worse than 1 and 2, and you're going to have a part that's too small, and you're going to have to get some more raw material. And if this is your job, and you get paid for this job, and this is a customer's part, too small is scrap. They're not going to accept it, and that means it's going to be lost to the company. So, critical. Step 1 and 2, is it square? If the answer is no, find out what happened, redo sides 1 and 2, make it right. When sides 1 and 2 are square, then you go to side 3, you can sit higher in a parallel on the vise, you don't use the round rod anymore, you tap down with the dead blow hammer, you hit it down so that it sits flat, it doesn't move the parallel, okay? Then you skin that, make sure that it is parallel by measuring both ends of the part. I measure it here, and then I measure it here.